Phil Knox is the head of mission to young adults at the Evangelical Alliance. He lives to see people come to know Jesus and Christians inspired and equipped to share their faith. To that end, he wrote a book called The Story Bearer, which very contextually promises to increase the R rating in your church. He's a friend to us at Burlington and most recently known to us as the poet behind The Comeback, which we featured in our Easter celebration last year, and The Lament that we shared on Good Friday a few months ago. Phil, it's great to be with you. It's lovely to reconnect. You have a unique vantage point of church life in the UK. So what do you think is the defining question for the church during this defining moment?
Yeah, thanks, Si, and hi, Burlington. As I've talked to leaders all over the UK, here's the picture I'd like to paint, really. I think, first of all, there's more human need, and I think that there's more of that to come. So the economic tsunami that we're facing in so many communities, I think there's more anxiety. Some have described our journey coming out of the pandemic. It will be like kind of having PTSD for a whole society, emerging from a time of war that hasn't known war in many ways. I think there's more fear of death in our society. So a friend of mine who'd been praying for years to become a Christian asked me for the first time last summer, do you worry about what might happen to you when you die? You know, it's kind of evangelist's dream, that kind of question, but he's searching for meaning. And that searching for meaning is really prominent as well. So deep down, people want something that's authentic in a post-truth world. And so I think the key question is this, both responding to human need and that spiritual longing. The question is this: how do we bring the greatest commandment and the Great Commission together at this time?
How do we love the Lord our God with all of our hearts and go into all the world and make disciples? So that's a really easy thing conceptually to understand. What might that mean for us, Phil, do you think, in practice over the next months and even years to come?
I think the first thing is it will be different for every context. And you guys know your context really well, know that from having been with you. And so it's responding to human need wherever we are. But at the same time, we can't just respond to human need. We need to equip and inspire people to be and speak good news. So we will run food banks and toddler groups and social action projects. We'll make friends and be the best friends in the world. We'll do Christians Against Poverty, street pastors, homeless projects. But we need to make sure in all of those projects that each one of us is equipped to be able to share simply why do we follow Jesus? Why do we love people? Because we know the God of the universe and are known by him. So we bring that greatest commandment to love our neighbor and the Great Commission to make disciples together. We meet human need and we boldly proclaim the good news of Jesus.
Great. I think it was Rick Warren I'm reminded of who said that a commitment to the Great Commandment and the Great Commission will grow a great church. Phil Knox, thank you very much indeed.